Jersey, bro. You gotta understand, there's not too many motherfuckers who's gonna sit there and support what we doing, man. Especially nowadays, though, there's not too many of us left. You know? I listen to all of it, but I'ma come clean, my nigga. You gotta let yourself get old, bro. You gotta let yourself get old. A nigga like me, man, I'ma let myself get old when the time comes. But right now, I'm 24, Kobe year, baby. I need all my points scored, my nigga.
Kobe year.
I need all my points scored, my nigga. I need all my points scored, man. Black Mamba shit, you heard? I'm striking with poison, you heard? And I'm talking all that while I'm still doing this. Watch that. Boom! Yappa. If it wasn't for my young brother, I wouldn't be rapping right now. I didn't take this shit seriously. I didn't even think it was something I wanted to do until this nigga was the one to be like, hey, you had something. This shit is tight. Like, this is real. Like, here's some more beats. See what you come up with. You know what I mean? And this is me 16 years old.
Was it just like a hobby thing? One hobby kind of thing?
Yeah, it just started me and my niggas making songs off this nigga's MacBook. He was the first one with a laptop. Actually, first was in my man Flea spot. Shout out my brother Flea.
About to come in.
Word? Yeah. Say that. I want to see my brother Flea, man. I'm gonna come clean like he had the mic hooked up to the desktop computer, like with the tower. You feel me? And we used to be in his mom's shit smoking Black and Mild, smoking weed, trying not to get caught, rapping over J Arms instrumentals, just to kill time, you know what I mean? And throwing them shits on Facebook, and not even, Facebook wasn't even yapping. MySpace was popping. MySpace was lit at that time, so niggas was throwing this shit on MySpace. We had a crew called GFB. Free my brother Mugga. It was me, Stevie, Muggs, Sherm, my brother Retch, nigga. Cash nigga came, he got down, my nigga grew niggas up a little bit. Shout out my older brother Keith, you feel me, when he came around. Oh man, you feel me, like, I'm Keith, man. This shit ain't start as something like I want to be a rapper. I did not used to say I want to be a rapper.
So was it like I'm just gonna rap for some pussy, for some school?
It wasn't even school, because I went to school with white people. Like I got kicked out of an all boys Catholic school into another school my daddy lived at where it was all white people, because my mother knew I wasn't gonna go to Hackensack because I got took it out of Hackensack for beating up a nigga for him when I was in 7th grade already. You feel me? So like, it already was known I couldn't be at home in school. That shit right there was just me and my homeboy sitting in the room where it's like, we already love music so much. Like, you know what I mean? That's something that we all had in common. He's listening to Stack Bundles and Max and, you know what I mean, Meek Mill when fucking Flamers was coming out. Like, niggas wasn't, you know what I mean? It was a different time. Watch
down to your knees.
Exactly. All that coming out 38 pants. Like, I'm not 5'5". It was a different time, you feel me? But we weren't doing it thinking that it was gonna be a career option, man. We did this shit because it was something we had to do. And then time passed and this nigga got his first laptop and we recorded on Garage, man, Mike do that. Then we was recording at my man Sule house out in Englewood. His mother, God bless her heart, you know what I mean, had us in her fucking house so we stayed out of trouble, you feel me? And it was like we had to cut the AC off so that the power didn't go out through the house when we started recording.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? This shit wasn't no shit where it was planned, dog. It's just more and more people started being like, hey, that shit is hot. I fuck with that shit you doing. That shit is real. I know what you talking about. I remember that. And then it turned into, you know what I mean, me making something for a different type of person and even more people. To where if they didn't grow up with me or they aren't from Jersey, they can still say they feel me or I get it. You know what I mean?
How soon was it after that when you were like, all right, let me try to make a full mixtape. Let me just do one and see what the fuck happens.
I'ma say it was like my first tape ever. Fuck, was it Script to My Instrumental or Caveman Files? Script to My Instrumental was the first one. That was 2010. I've been doing this shit 6 years.
6 years ago, Young Dash. Yeah, if I had less facial hair.
Nigga, I ain't had no facial hair. I just grew my beard now, nigga.
I don't know if he probably had no ink on his face.
Nigga, I just started my arms up when I got about around that time, like 17, but like, I remember Script to My Instrumental was a whole bunch of other niggas beats, like we stole beats from like the drummer from Chester French. He was on some real savage shit, like, and around the same time, I hadn't talked to Dame in about 4 or 5 years, me or my younger brother, you know what I mean?
So even in 2010, you had already not been speaking.
We had spoke for a while.
Really.
Yeah, well, we got back with Uncle.
Yeah.
All right, so then 2009, like let's say the year before, cause yeah, I dropped the tape after the dojo had already opened. So more or less, I'm coming out of high school. Me and his son around the same age. We was always close, but a couple years went by. We fell out. Boogie, yeah. You know what I mean? Shout out my cousin Boog. But we all just got out of touch for a while, except for me, my close group of brothers who was Brett Stevie, you know what I mean, my older cousin Keith.
Okay.
Like we all stayed together. Us coming back around. My uncle at the time, like my older cousin, is like, he was more, I see what y'all are doing to fend for yourselves and I respect it, you know what I mean? But what if I could show y'all how to get this music money if y'all niggas ready to take it serious? And you know, because I wasn't looking at this shit like an art and a business, I made some mistakes over there. Single mother raising 3 kids, along with her sister who was raising 3 kids, and we lived in 6 kids to a 2-bedroom apartment.
So that's what life was like, was it?
You know what I mean? With 2 grown ass women, along with their sister who was pregnant with her child, and we all taking care of each other. I'm the oldest of those 6. You feel me? So, as easy as motherfuckers to think it may be, that's fine. I grew up not giving a fuck about nobody's opinions. I wasn't no popular ass kid in school. Maybe in my neighborhood I got certain love for certain shit I've done in certain ways. I've acted with certain people I grew up with. But I wasn't no super fucking cool kid. I was a kid who was told I ain't gonna be shit. And I'm a fucking drug addict. And that.
A lot of things that kids in Jersey go through, man.
You know
like,
you know what I mean? It happens. Everybody got their twists, you feel me? But me, myself, I just to indulge in very few things that, you know, a lot of them weren't positive. You know? So, even like I played football for a year.
What?
Yeah, I was trash. I was shit.
Freshman year or like even
I was like sophomore year. I was shit.
So that was for the pussy,
I got a state champ ring, and it was really because I was just fucking up in school. It was really just that I was fucking up at school and like trying to get extracurriculars.
So they were like, if you're not gonna study,
like,
do something,
do
right?
something. You feel me? Like I was trying to get some wiggle room right there. I hated it though. Fucking Coach Carthage. Fuck. I hate it, man. I hate motherfuckers. You motherfuckers. Yo, matter of fact, I want to give a big shout out. What was that bitch's name in Pascal Hill, the principal? Mr. Demery. You a dickhead.
Oh, Mr. Demery did it.
You a dickhead, bro. And I told you I'ma get lit. Shout out Miss Mahaffey for passing me in psychology too. I heard her younger sister's a fan. How you doing? You feel me? It's lit, my nigga. You gotta understand.
We gotta find a way to go back to high school with you one day. Go to that bitch laughing at the teachers.
Ooh, boy, that'd be a trip. That'd be a trip. I'm with it like Benny. Come on, man. We can make that shit happen. But really, man, a lot of motherfuckers could think it was easy, man. And don't get me wrong, I've had a lot of opportunities that I know niggas will kill for. You know what I mean? So I definitely appreciate all of them. But you only getting what the fuck you put out. So nobody's never gonna be able to tell me I ain't working for what the fuck I got. Or that I don't deserve to be where I'm at because they ain't sleep on the floors of the couches I did. They ain't sit there and go hungry for days at a time and sit there and take the responsibility of caring for other people like I did. I've sacrificed a lot. So you never have to watch some of my best friends die literally doing this shit. This fucking shit we call rap, you know? Right. So as easy as motherfuckers wanna say it's been, that's fine. I don't care who the fuck thinks what. You feel tough enough to say something disrespectful to my face, do it. But a lot of motherfuckers don't. That's really just neither here nor there. I'm just, cause I come to everybody with respect. You feel me? I prided myself in that. As wild as I've been, as much as a lot of white or cowboy niggas can call me, nobody can say that I came going with disrespect first. I'm just not someone who takes kindly to it. And as I go older, I'm trying to gain patience, but I haven't always been as patient as I am today.
So this is at the dojo.
It's at the dojo, 2009, 2010, 2011.
What the dojo is.
This is Dwayne. It was on Dwayne Street in the end of Soho, damn near at the end by the water, by Wall Street District. And it was like the first art gallery, studio, concert spot. Like you had everything in that motherfucker. And it was like when Dame started bringing around the Black Keys and Wiz and Currency, it was cause like I was listening to nothing but Currency at that point in high school. So when he's asking me like, yo, who should the black kids be working with if they was gonna do some rap shit? I'm like, nigga, like Currency, Wiz, you know what I mean? Like it was different niggas who was coming out at that time with shit that I just fucked with so much. So when I got the chance to actually be around these niggas and they're telling me, hey, this shit is hard. And I'm in the studio with them.
There's a lot of video of Dame saying, how'd you live with Currency? He's like, oh, my nephews told me he the one. So
my nigga was
it's all video.
That's the truth of the matter. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and take nothing from nobody. Everybody had their part and did what they had to do to make sure that right there expanded to what it was supposed to be. But having that nigga at some of my first shows and some of my first sessions for real, where I sat in the real studio, it pushed me to go a little bit harder. Show out a little bit more, push myself to see what the fuck was gonna come. It's like when I started first working with like Absol's a nigga who I always say that like he was a nigga who I was never gonna let him, you know what I mean? Not about to embarrass me, nigga. Like, you feel me? And that's my older brother. You know what I mean? That's my man. It's like 150 grand. You know what I mean? But it's certain niggas of certain stature that I just got a certain respect for.
And Ski Beats too, can't forget, was around that time.
But Ski's known me since I was a child. Me and Ski started working together after us not seeing each other for 9 years.
And for anyone who was at home who was really young, he had a big part in Jay-Z's.
Yeah, like Ski Beats produced a lot of Reasonable Doubt. He produced all the Pilot Talks. You know what I mean? He did a lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of shit do cheating. You know what I mean? He was a nigga at one point who definitely laid the law with beats. And me and him even coming around me and knowing my father and shit, being like, nigga, you rap, man? And me actually being nice. it was a different chemistry, you feel me? And it was just a different time. Like, man, I got to meet a lot of motherfuckers who I'm very highly influenced by. I be around a lot of motherfuckers who I've got to hear certain things and pick up certain gems from, whether it be a Raekwon or a Mos Def or Currency or Ski Beats.
These are cats who are all coming in and out of the dojo.
Like, you know what I mean?
In and out every day, right? Never know who might be there.
I used to live in the basement of that motherfucker. You feel me?
I seen that shit. That shit's kind of
like niggas sleep on the couch.
That's where they would make the shirts at, right?
Yeah, like nigga, you know what I mean? Got kicked out my Duke shit. Like, man, it was a different point in time, man. And when I seen that, I saw the potential in what I was doing, and I had faith in what me and my best friends and my brothers have started. And that's when I started taking this shit seriously.
So keep being 17, man. So I don't know where it's going. Same time. Hey, now or never. Fuck us later. Happy weather.
He's about to skate. I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace.